ride with me for a minute, man. We finna talk some real stuff, man. Just hop on in. Put your seatbelt on.
Some say a UFO, just life outside is out. Okay, beat going ace, so you know this on bananas. They say I went commercial, some try to change the channel.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Life Outside Atlanta podcast. And you know, your boy been fishing, and we got the reels bent.
Oh yeah.
All form bent, you hear me? Yeah, float done went under, goddammit.
I ain't lying.
But and today,
yeah, we headed back to the lake, man. Once again, I appreciate all the new subscribers. Appreciate you going fishing with your boy. And you're guaranteed to catch something today. Believe me. And we finna jump right into it. Let go. Oh, yeah. Hey, don't forget that tackle box out the back of the truck, man. Come on. Let go that way.
In Alabama, there was a city, well, I won't say city, it was a town that was similar to Oscarville in Georgia, where the town got flooded. It was a black town that got flooded in Alabama too, just like Oscarville. This town was called Benson. It was Benson, Alabama.
Watch where you going now. Don't get bit by no snake. Yeah, better pay attention.
Benson, Alabama, beautiful place. They had a school down there. The school, I think it was called, the town was also known as Cowaliga. That's like a Muskogee word, because a lot of us were clicked in with some of these dark natives. But the town was founded by a brother in 1890 named John Jackson Benson. He was a formerly enslaved foundational Black American who actually purchased his former enslaver's plantation along a creek area over there.
Damn, you ain't got no bite yet? Pay attention to your line now. What you doing?
So he stacked his money up and he transformed like 160 acres to just like 3,000 acres after a while. So just a big economic growth. It became a big Black farming community.
Yeah, them folk were eating good, man. You hear me?
They, exported cotton, sugarcane, lumber, because look, we had all these skills. We came out of slavery.
Yeah, on fire. You hear me? Yeah, y'all talking about.
We had the skills. Don't let people say we were just some mindless laborers. This is why y'all need to know history, family. We weren't just mindless laborers. We knew the agrarian culture. We knew how to do architecture. We knew how to run businesses and things like that. It was just suppressed. That's why we're coming out of slavery, building these damn towns all over the place. You're not some mindless drone being able to do that, coming out of the damn trenches with nothing.
See there, you done missed it, see? Throw it back out there. And the white folk tell you anything now. Tighten up.
And I'm talking about we coming out of slavery, building whole towns, man, all over this country.
Yep, especially Tulsa, Oklahoma, where they sent them boys when they came out of Florida from whooping ass.
We weren't just farm equipment doing that. And this place down here in Alabama, Benson, Alabama, they had a school down there that was a prosperous school. I think it was called the Cowaliga Academic and Industrial Institute, a top grade institution that was teaching Black students industrial skills, domestic skills. I think Booker T. Washington was on the board of directors there. It was just a real popping place. And then they had one of the first owned Black railroads down there. They had the Dixie Industrial Company. And they were doing phenomenal business. They had a railroad. They were doing international business. I think they were exporting products to Germans. So when they start doing that, the white folks are going to be like, oh, wait a minute now. That same thing in Tulsa. See, Tulsa started doing international business. When we start reaching out doing international business, then they white supremacists got to step on in. They're like, okay, these Negroes are just doing a little bit too well. So they start running some finesse games, messing with the railroads, messing with the land rights. They start doing the permit game, the permit hustle. So they basically started crashing out the town.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Folks just do what they want to. Same thing they did to Blaine and Diane Smith down there in Sparta, Georgia. Yeah, old Black couple, 600 acres of land. Yeah, this shit happened recently too now, right here in Georgia. It's been in their family since the 1920s. Some judge just gave a railroad company 11 acres, just took their property. Talking about they need some materials or something transported through there. Like, it's bullshit, man. Yeah, see, they think they slick. That's how they snatch people property. Eminent domain is what they call it.
Sabotaging it economically, and then Alabama Power got access to the place and got everybody out, and then they started damming up a river and then put a lake on top of the town. Same thing they did with Oscarville.
But see, most people know Oscarville is Lake Lanier, but I see obviously they've been doing that bullshit all across the country. These famous black towns, they putting them underwater.
They put a lake out there. It's Lake Martin right now. So those beautiful foundational Black American ancestors, their bones and blood and sweat is still under that water. Now, y'all know what happened out there at Lake Lanier this 4th of July weekend.
Let me guess. Them ancestors at Lake Lanier been unaliving them for quite a while now.
A boat exploded on Lake Lanier. Now, we know about that. Same day, folks don't know about this, out there where Benson, Alabama was, at Lake Martin, the same shit happened to another boat. Did y'all know that?
You smell that, Bubba? Something ain't right.
They were doing fireworks, and then the boat blew up, and all these white people had to go to the hospital.
God damn it, stop, drop, and roll me, Ma. Your wig's on fire.
Same thing, same day, on a lake with a black town under it. Do you know the level of coincidence for that to happen on the same day, 2 different places? You think that's a coincidence, family?
Or could it just be payback? Y'all check out what happened at Lake Lanier when this man got electrocuted. Yeah, electrocuted in Lake Lanier water. Just think about that now. There's so many people unalived at Lake Lanier every year, and they keep going back out there.
When I say these ancestors ain't bullshitting, these ancestors are not playing out here at all.
But get what? Get what though? You ain't got nothing to worry about. You with me. Just keep on fishing. Yeah, finna get me one. Matter of fact, getting the bite now.
These ancestors are not playing right now. These ancestors, these foundational Black American ancestors, keep sending these messages, and I'm noticing it's being done with fire. Now that's spiritually significant, family.
Shit, a lot of them out there swallowing water too, getting the belly full. Yeah, and never coming back up.
These explosions on water and these plantations, like not too long ago, a few months ago, a plantation in Louisiana just randomly caught on fire. Same thing happened in South Carolina. A plantation just caught on fire. I think the one in South Carolina caught on fire a couple of times, just randomly caught on fire.
Look, man, go ahead and reel that line in right quick. You ain't catching shit no way. Wasting all my goddamn bait, you son of a bitch. But look, let me tell you this quick story, man. They said it were these 2 drivers driving a chicken truck or whatever. You know them trucks come from the poultry, got them big nasty ass chickens on the back. Say the whole goddamn truck fell over in the water. Long story short, you know, the drivers and the passenger died or whatever. So the scuba divers that they sunk down there, you know, to try to recover the bodies, say when they went in, they came back out there so quick, man. Say it was some fish down there bigger than they was. And someone say, you know, it looked like it was a goddamn mermaid or something. So they came on up out of there. Shit me. Who finna go back down in there? Yeah, that what the old wise ones say. Stories been passed down generation after generation. Life outside Atlanta type shit. We know what's going on. Look, throw that line back out there. Let's try it one more time, see if you can get a bite.
See, that's the spirit realm talking, family. You better believe the spirit realm is talking. But listen, I want y'all to understand, fire, that's a purifier in the spirit realm. Fire is a symbol of purification across spiritual traditions. And in the case of our FBA ancestors, fires hidden boats on lakes and hidden random plantations and all that. Those are symbolic purges. That's burning away the historic lies. That's the spiritual cleansing. The ancestral spirits are reclaiming sacred ground.
I am my ancestors.
You know, much of the lands where the plantation stood and these black towns were flooded, like Lake Lanier, Lake Martin, these are spiritually defiled grounds. These white supremacists defile these ancestors. So fire becomes a way for the ancestors to reclaim it. You demand acknowledgement. You see, water submerges the truth. Fire brings it to the surface. Fire is real. Water was used to erase these thriving communities. Fire is the opposing force. The opposite of water is fire. The opposite of good is bad. You understand? It's that spiritual duality. and you're uncovering and you're forcing public attention on what lies beneath. It's not just destruction. This is a revelation. And fire, that's the weapon of the oppressed. Yeah. Enslaved people, they were burned, branded, tortured by fire. Remember, y'all look at them lynching pictures. They would be burning us up and all that old shit. Now that same energy is being turned around.
I am my ancestors.
That spirit realm is redirecting that once oppressive element into an agent of ancestral vengeance. That's justice in reverse. Justice being served. Justice going to be served. These random unnatural fires, that's a message from the unseen world. That shit ain't no coincidence. I'm sorry. I don't believe in no coincidences. Not like that. Yeah. That reflects spiritual unrest. See, fire is a universal language that demands attention. You see, unlike other forces, you can ignore other forces. You can ignore wind.
Follow me this way. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You're trying to go fishing with your boy.